cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Big Trapper.
I flex with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
My internet provider, but let me go ahead and finish this video off for y'all because that wasn't working the way it needed to.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm seeing any condolences that were left. That previous page that I showed you, where we've got a picture of him with his daughter, Dejane Welch, actually commented and said, "I'll love and miss you forever, Dad." So it's just really sad to see, people going through it and having these losses. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same person, but obviously the other person that was arrested in this was allegedly called Johnny Gray. Now, Johnny Gray apparently had been arrested in a pretty serious 2012 shooting case. I don't know if this is the same person, but this is another Johnny Gray who was actually arrested for a shooting of a Santa Barbara man and basically being arrested for attempted murder. So, if that is the same person, that's a pretty serious historic rap sheet. So the news has...
If it is the same person, he is going down, baby. Yo Street in a Range Rover.
Officially made its way to Reddit just 1 hour ago, okay, where this basically says, Jefe and one co-defendant charged with the murder of Carl Welch. He died of blunt force trauma, January 31st, 2026. Never, ever listened to Flakko. So unfortunately, Flakko has been exposed for capping in this situation, unfortunately. It turned out that the taco stand shooting has absolutely...
Damn it, man. TrapLore Ross just said Flakko is a flute flammer, a skulldugger, and a larcening liar.
Absolutely nothing to do with this. All right? People saying, and getting life is sad to say. It says, yeah, and his priors and his gang status, he's going to get 20 more years on top of his sentence. But they beat the man's skull in until he was dead. Those are the types of people who need to be locked up. A gun is a quick trigger pull, but beating a man to death, it reminds me of the Wire scene where Marlowe's shooter beat a man to death and got a life sentence for it. All right? It's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. People saying TrapLore ran the same story. No, they got me too. But here I am correcting the record. Saying facts, F that clown. I believed him as a reporter. Now I'm the idiot. Never trust any of these misinfo spreaders again.
Damn it, man.
About this info that I'm giving you right now. To his credit, he just reacted to Fatboy and them lying. All right? Downvote all you want. But that fool Jala literally made up a whole fantasy play-by-play of the situation. He said that he heard and chipped Yui. Ross a nerd, but there's levels. I heard it from Flakko, all right? I see it in all the subreddits. I see it in the same place where these people are saying that I'm full of shit. I see it posted for days. So that's why I was reporting on it, okay? This says this does sound like a
Damn it, man. Flakko. Again, you have gotten it wrong, man. Flakko has a history of being wrong about these high-profile LA murders. First Draco the Ruler, now it is. It's seeming like Flakko not quite the credible news source that he wants to be.
EP that went bad. I hope them brothers find a way out of this. They're saying, yes, sir. Officer Remo, don't miss. So Officer Remo up 1,000 points right now. And Poetic Flakko definitely down a few points. But I don't think that's going to slow his roll, okay? He's doing his thing. It says they aren't. That dude is done. They beat a man's skull in, basically. F and Jefe, lock him up for life and bury him under the jail. It says if that's the case, that should have been the energy the whole time. Death is always a possibility when a group beats on one person. It was never not a risk during a DP. People saying, I mean, what's the point of doing a DP so severe that you're beating your comrade almost to death? It was a long DP beating a man to death. It doesn't happen in seconds. Coroner ruled it blunt force trauma. I don't think people understand exactly what that means now.
Yeah, blunt force trauma means repeated hits for a continuous time to the head.
Gory that actually is, or maybe most do. I don't know if they were going to kill, could have just shot him and made it quick. This means his skull was pushed into his brain, basically, and his skull was broken. People saying, that's my point. They're stupid to begin with. That is my point. They didn't want to kill him. Obviously, blunt force trauma can be as simple as one too many punches to the head. They could have beat him up bad, stopped. This dude succumbed to his injuries later on. Blunt force trauma covers more than what you described. People are saying, wouldn't it just be brain trauma if they beat him and he later on died? The blunt part, doesn't it mean it was like an object that was used or repeated bashing of the skull? I could just Google it, I guess, or ask AL, you're probably right. It says the article only says he died of blunt force trauma. I don't think it's been reported specifically to the head, but it could change. Yeah, blunt means dull, heavy, non-penetrating object. So the earth, pavement, a bat, fist, a lot of things. But I think it's fair to say in general, it's usually relating to the head causing the death. But I think people...
It could have been something as simple as they hit him and he fell.
Should wait for more facts, being burning the eagle at the stake. All right? Where was I? Let's skip because we've heard enough of this nonsense. It says, this sounds like a DP that... Oh, yeah, we already had that. It says, damn, hopefully the word was that Ant wasn't actually involved with the DP. It's true, but that's wishful thinking. Saying, y'all listen to Flakko still? Remember when he said Big Sad died? Bro never had credibility. People saying, damn, Ant, when gangbanging goes wrong, I guess. Said this also makes sense as to why Ant Hefe was crying and was so tore up about it, because it was probably a homie they wanted to discipline, but not necessarily put off and much less die. Never mind, I'm mixing up the taco shop incident and the video Ant put out.
Well, I don't think that that's why he was crying, because he would have already known that this man had succumbed to his injuries. This is in January where the situation happened. I would imagine by now that young Ant Hefe already knew that he lost his life.
After that, when his charges for something that happened in January, death by DP is insane. Oh, what the F? They beat his skull until basically he was dead. Yeah, lock that dude Ant Hefe up. This is some serial killer activities. Okay, they couldn't just shoot the guy and be done with it. It is crazy. Okay, so I'm having some information passed to me in real time while I'm recording this video. Apparently, this is the real Johnny Gray, who is on the case with Ant Hefe. There's a few other fake Johnny Grays going around. Apparently, this is actually the real one right here. And this is him with the correct arrest date of the 19th. So that would have been, he got picked up, I guess, a day before Ant Hefe. And if that was the 19th, that still doesn't quite explain why Ant Hefe was on here talking about he super upset. But apparently this is the same guy. He's got $1.285 million bail. And there's some case information here. But essentially, it is, it is definitely not looking good for Ant Hefe. So look, there you have it. Okay, allegedly that is the real incident. It's, to be honest, a
I'll let y'all catch your on TrapLore Ross page. We'll power to the next one. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continues. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. TrapLore, you know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the sure you can save me. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.